Welcome back to Rookie Swing. We're on to round 9 of the 100 rounds challenge, and today Matt has a bit of a different focus. While the score is ticking along in the background, his main goal for this round is to work on his greenside chipping. The challenge, a friendly competition between his 54-degree sand wedge and his 45-degree pitching wedge. Anytime Matt gets close enough to the green, he'll hit 2 balls. Whichever one ends up closest to the pin gets the point. Now Matt's still a beginner, so these chip shots might be more of an adventure than a masterclass. But that's all part of the journey. So which club do you reckon will win if you had to guess? Right off the bat, the pitching wedge takes an early lead. 1-0 on the first hole. Looks like it's off to a strong start. Matt also mentioned he's been working on the Phil Mickelson toe-down chipping method. For those unfamiliar, it's all about keeping the toe of the club down through the shot for better control. He's doing his best to stand a little closer to the ball too, trying to dial in that technique. Let's see if these adjustments start paying off as we go. Matt's next challenge? A bit of bad luck. He's ended up right next to a tree. Perfect spot for practicing that Phil Mickelson toe-down technique. Neither of Matt's shots quite made it to the green this time, but hey, closest still counts. The pitching wedge sneaks another point and goes up 2-0. It's not pretty, but it's progress. At this rate, the sand wedge might start feeling a little left out. Let's see if it can make a comeback. Remember, Matt's still on his mission to complete the 100 rounds challenge, but this side project is all about fine-tuning his chipping game. If you're enjoying the ride, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Rookie Swing. That way you can follow along as Matt works on his progress, whether he's sending drives into lakes, trees, or just trying to avoid chipping onto the next hole. Greenside chipping can be a real challenge, especially for beginners like Matt. So what do you think? Have you picked up any tips or tricks that have helped you get better around the green? Or is it really just about practice, like Matt's doing today? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Hold on, finally a point for the sand wedge. It's on the board and fighting back. Looks like the underdog might not be out of the race just yet. Maybe it's getting warmed up, or maybe Matt's just found a bit of magic touch. When it comes to chipping, do you have a go-to club? Maybe there's one you always feel confident with around the green. Whether it's your trusty pitching wedge or something a little more unusual, let us know what works for you in the comments. Matt's still figuring his out, so any recommendations would definitely help. Looks like Matt's putting in a bunker without actually being in one. His ball's picking up sand like a snowball on a ski slope. Why so much sand, you may be asking? Well, It turns out the course is in maintenance mode. They're sanding the greens to smooth out any imperfections and help with drainage. So while it's not ideal for Matt's putt, at least the greens will be pristine eventually. Matt's going for a double round on this hole, giving each club 2 chances to score a point. It's like a mini tournament between the pitching wedge and sand wedge. With twice the opportunities, let's see if either of them can pull off a bit of magic. Will the pitching wedge keep its lead, or is the sand wedge about to make a comeback? And there we have it, 2 points for the sand wedge. Just like that, we've got a real competition on our hands. The sand wedge was looking like the underdog, but now it's putting up a serious fight. This could get interesting. Let's not forget Matt's still a beginner golfer, so hopefully some of these duff shots are relatable. Maybe you're struggling with chipping too, and this looks like a typical day on the course for you. But hey, we've all got to start somewhere, right? That's why Matt isn't afraid to share his journey. It's a real look at what beginner progress looks like. No polished perfection here, just the ups and downs of learning the game. Oh no, Matt just lipped it out. That was looking like a great shot, but instead of dropping in, it danced around the edge of the cup and stayed out. Tough luck. That's golf for you. So close, yet so far. Not the best tee shot on this par 3, but it sets Matt up perfectly for his round's goal. Greenside chipping practice, and if he doesn't land it on the green, it might even turn into a double shot situation. More chances to work on those short game skills. When Matt says greenside, what he really means is any distance to the pin where he's got a chance of reaching it with both clubs. So, even if he's not right on the edge of the green, if it's within range for either the pitching wedge or sand wedge, he's giving it a go. It's all about getting in as much practice as possible. Another point for the pitching wedge thanks to the trusty toe-down technique. That move seems to be paying off for Matt today, keeping him in control and adding another tally to the board. The sand wedge might want to start taking notes. Well, that first drive just found the water, so let's try that again, shall we? It wouldn't be a true beginner's round without a little splash here and there. Ah, the perfect follow-up, a textbook top shot. From the water to barely moving the ball, it's the full beginner experience today. But hey, at least he's covering all the classic mistakes in one round. And now, we're back to the final hole of today's challenge. It's been quite the battle between the pitching wedge and sand wedge. So who do you think will take the win? The pitching wedge has had some solid moments, but the sand wedge has shown flashes of brilliance too. Let's see which one comes out on top. As we near the end of today's round, it's a great reminder of Matt's overall goal, to simply enjoy the game. While practice and progress are part of the journey, the main focus is having fun. and finding joy in each round. Whether it's a good shot or a bit of a miss, that's what keeps him coming back, and that's the heart of rookie swing. At the end of the day, it's all about enjoying the experience no matter where the ball lands.
Well, there you have it. Final score. Sand wedge with 4 points, and the pitching wedge taking the win with 8. It was definitely a fun little side challenge today, trying to squeeze in some greenside chipping practice while still keeping a rough score in the background. If you enjoyed this change of pace, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope you'll stick around as I keep chipping away at this 100 rounds challenge. There's plenty more to come, so don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next one.